Nwabaji ko.
And Nwabaji said,
I order sort of Mansa Buluko.
That he got an order from the president that
who is Mansa in this case?
Yahya Jammeh.
Yahya Jammeh.
Proceed.
Colonel Ndure Cham Sambangafa.
That we should take Duruch Cham away and kill him. That was our assignment for the day.
Captain Modu Jaju.
Captain Modu Jaju.
I nylon bus. Amira Nani Bullandinho kono.
He brought out 4 plastic bags.
Adi Malik Mangala.
He gave them to Malik Manga.
Dolebe koma ako ala finish.
We were the ones behind, and he said to us, finish him.
Mali yembusho dundi Ndure Cham kungo kono.
Mali put the plastic bag over the head of Ndure Cham.
At this time, what was happening to Ndure Cham's hands?
Wotu mo Ndure Cham la bulol ya handcuff komale.
At that time, his hands were handcuffed behind his back.
Proceed, please.
Continue. Abira ay wombusol bula Ndure Cham kungo kono.
When he put those plastic bags over the head of Ndure Cham,
Faranga joined.
I also joined them.
With the help of Rambo.
With the help of Rambo.
Rambo entol makoy.
Rambo helped us.
And Ndure Cham suffocate.
And we suffocated Ndure Cham to death.
Colonel Duruch Cham, the soldier who challenged a dictatorship. Colonel Duruch Cham, a name that still echoes through the dark years of Yahya Jammeh's rule. A soldier, a leader, and a man who dared to challenge a dictatorship. Duruch Cham rose through the ranks of the Gambian National Army to become the Chief of Defense Staff, the highest uniformed position in the country. He was respected, disciplined, and known for his belief in professionalism and justice within the armed forces. But under Jammeh, the Gambia was slipping into fear. Corruption was rising, the rule of law was disappearing, and power was being used to silence, torture, and destroy. According to testimony at the TRRC, Cham believed the country had reached a breaking point. He felt Gambia needed change, real change. And in March 2006, he made a decision that would alter his life forever. He led a coup attempt against Yahya Jammeh. But the plan failed, and before Jammeh's men could arrest him, Duruch Cham escaped across the border into Senegal. From that day, he became the most wanted man in the country. For years, he lived away from home, separated from his people, always watching his back. But Jammeh never stopped looking for him. Then, 7 years later, in August 2013, the regime finally got to him. Duruch Cham was captured in his home village of Numukunda after a tip-off from the local alcalo. He was taken away quietly. No court-martial, no charges, no lawyer. For 1 week, he was held in solitary confinement, alone, unseen, cut off from the world. Then came the order from Yahya Jammeh himself. At the TRRC, former jungler Sergeant Omar A. Jallow confessed to what happened next. He said, "We got information from Yahya Jammeh that we should kill Duruch Cham." Remember, this is part 1 of Ndure Cham's untold story. Omar Jallow confesses how they unlife Ndure Cham.
Now let's talk about another operation in which you participated. Tell us about Ndure Cham, former CDS. Mooy njiiti nguuri soldaar yi.
mooy njiiti soldaar yi waxtoom boobu. Waaw, xam naa si dara, bokkoon naa si, maa ngi fa woon.
Yes, I know something about it.
Perhaps on this one you can speak in Mandinka if you're comfortable speaking in Mandinka.
Léegi mun nga wax soose si fekkee ne dégg nga soose, mun nga wax ci soose. Ndure Cham la muto
The capture of Ndure Cham,
alamuto mammabe.
his arrest, I was not present.
But abe mabaru nindameng.
But where he was hiding,
Katanunje purka kaje kanta.
we used to go there to guard the place.
Was it a place he was hiding in or a place where he was detained?
Was it the place where he was? Plus, ya mabo damin nombang, abe nundin damin nombang, fodung biri ya muta ya sindi damin.
Kabiri ya muta ya sindi damen wolem tanjeti NIL o training school.
When he was arrested, where he was being kept, and this is in Tanje at the NIA training school.
Ngamira nga nyofalinje lunjamala.
I think we exchanged individuals there on several occasions.
Ndela taje kandarola.
Because my going there on guard,
Malik Mangale call akonye ko sama.
Malik Manga called me and he said to me, tomorrow,
Inin Suleiman Sambu.
you and Suleiman Sambo,
Al nyanta na lan change la tanjil training school nga lultangoles nga mole muta nga maboje.
you should come and change me at the Tanje training school. We have a stranger, he's in detention.
It's not change. Perhaps the best word would be replace.
Change guard.
Yes, all right. Thank you.
Change guard.
Thank you, Mr. Interpreter. Proceed, please.
Akoye continue.
Nkai ko barinde tanjela training school manjelonde.
I said to him, but I do not know Tanje training school.
Akonye ko Sambu be sambala nanjate jelonde.
He said to me, but Sambo will bring you in because he knows the place.
Ni wulta niye kuye pare na Senegambia re Sambu kola bine pikla je.
When you wake up, take bath, and come to Senegambia, call Sambo, he will pick you up.
Nga wole kentata Senegambia nga Sambu kola ay pik jentate faling.
That is what I did. I woke up, got to Senegambia, called Sambo, and he came and picked me up, and we went there, and we changed the guard.
Ntata nge faling.
So when we changed the guard,
Kalung nka lunkilin neke.
because we used to be on guard one day at a time,
Kabiri nga nge falinje.
so when the change of guard took place,
Ndolbe je fo samo fanan dol fanan natan tol faling.
we were there until the next day, and another group came, and we changed guard.
Mbe onyo falingola.
So we were in that constant change of guard
For killing.
until one day,
Ndenim pasane le benunje.
myself and Pasane, we were the ones there.
General Suleiman Baji nataje.
General Suleiman Baji came there.
The director of the NIL Nyatonko.
The director of the NIA,
Baji. Help me with the name, please.
Is it Yankuba?
Yankuba Baji.
Yankuba Baji,
Aning NIA mo fula kote ol mawol long.
and two other NIA personnel whom I don't know.
Kabri nata.
When they came,
Idunta konodo.
they got inside.
Ina diamu tabari yemen diam malong.
They spoke with him, but whatever it was, I do not know.
Who was it that they spoke to?
Ako biriwol nata ninjumale diamuta.
Iteni membeje Ndure Cham.
The detainee that was there, Ndure Cham.
Proceed, please.
Council koye continue.
Kabri na diamuta.
After they spoke with him,
Yemen from malong.
whatever they said, I do not know.
After itata.
After that, they left.
So mbeje onyo falingola.
So we were there, changing guard as usual,
Folundo.
until one day,
Ndefango nataje.
I came there myself,
Adun naka fula kango fole.
and I used to speak Fula with him.
Akonye ko.
He said to me,
Akonye ko. Maudo mi hoidi hanki Yahya Jammeh mbokam achidi mbokam nani e sudu. Nungandu da hore ma sudu ndu fom du jalba.
Tell us what that means.
The witness, okay. The witness is saying that. Okay.
Tell us what that means.
Akoy fama ya fo wo koto mumuneti.
Akonye ko kunung.
He said to me,
Nsibotale Yahya Jammeh yembula bari ahendundi kabira yembula ay bungole dinna ndunda nyimbungo kono boli bungo nyimbebe mala kanne.
He said to me, I had a dream yesterday that I was released by Yahya Jammeh, and he gave me a house, and when I got into this house, it was all shining with light. I said to him, really? And he said, yes. I said to him, well, that is a good dream. But after that,
after that, he saw the sadness in me.
He said to me, after I narrated my dream to you, I saw that you have not been happy. I said to him, no, there's nothing wrong. It's just human nature.
At this stage, did you sense that something terrible was about to happen?
Council ko wotembo foi sobita ko ku sangara bale kanake.
Yes, I was suspicious of that.
Proceed, please.
Council ko etenteng.
So
the following day,
inatam falling.
They came and we changed guard.
Ngamira ning hakilo sa remember no mba fenke Amadou Badji anim pasa ngamira wolle natam falling.
I think if I can recall, it was Amadou Badji and Pasane who came and changed me.
Placed us.
And replaced us, yeah.
Osomo
that morning,
Malik Manga called.
Malik Manga called me.
Base.
He said that we should meet at the base.
And where was base?
Base Willem Kolo in Kaben Daming.
Base, well, okay.
The base is Kolole, where we used to meet.
Proceed, please.
We continue.
We went and we met there. I met Nuabaji there.
Captain Rambo Taraje.
I met
Modu Jaju Allies Rambo Taraje.
I met Captain Modu Jaju Allies Rambo.
Nga Lieutenant Mustafa Sane Taraje.
I also found Lieutenant Mustafa Sane.
Nga Lieutenant Michael Korea Taraje. Michael Jata.
I found Lieutenant Michael Jata.
Nga W02 Fansu Nyabali Taraje.
I found W02 Fansu Nyabali.
Nga Malik Manga Taraje.
I found Malik Manga.
Nga Suleiman Sambu Taraje.
I found Suleiman Sambu.
Mfanan Nadan Late Kang.
I also came and joined them.
Sekuba Jaju.
Sekuba Jaju also came in.
Mbesita.
All of us sat down.
Nuabaji ko.
And Nuabaji said,
I ordered sort of Mansa Buluko.
That he got an order from the president that.
Who is Mansa in this case?
Yahya Jammeh.
Yahya Jammeh.
Proceed.
Colonel Ndure Cham Sambangafa.
That we should take Duruch Cham away and kill him.
That
was our assignment for the day.
Proceed, please.
So
we got up that way. We got into our vehicles. We went to Tanje.
Training school
at the NIA training school.
Because
at that time, that was where Ndure Cham was being kept. We put him into a vehicle.
Chairman for in tata for ngamira itol muruntale jedal je filitamale.
Passaning
chairman
Amadou Badji.
Pasane and Amadou Badji, I think when we got to Tanje, they returned. That is where I am not too sure.
Proceed, please.
Ndure Cham dundi moto kono.
We put Ndure Cham into the vehicle.
Mbesirin jang.
I was sitting this way.
Malik Manga be siri jang.
Malik Manga was sitting here.
Captain Rambo be siri nyato.
Captain Rambo was sitting in front of us.
Suleiman Sambule be moto borindikan.
And Suleiman Sambo was driving the vehicle.
And Ndure Cham?
Ndure Cham wole otumo.
Ndure Cham sindi tema.
Duruch Cham, we sat him in the middle.
Ate fango nyini ka mawdo hodo njaten.
He asked me.
Ay nyine ka ngata mintole.
He asked me, where are we going to?
I
said to him, I do not even know. Myself, I don't know where we are going to.
Tata for yes, Shilo Membota Serekunda.
We went up to the road that comes from Serekunda.
Traveled through coastal road.
Because we traveled through the coastal road.
Coastal road in Birkama Shilo Benta Dame.
The junction between the coastal road and the Brikama highway.
Kabring Kofta ka tiling Birkamala.
So when we took a bend and headed towards Brikama,
Captain Modu Jaju.
Captain Modu Jaju.
I Nailombus Amira Nani Bullandinho kono.
He brought out 4 plastic bags.
Adi Malik Mangala.
He gave them to Malik Manga.
Dolebe koma ako ala finish.
We were the ones behind, and he said to us, finish him.
Mali yembuso dundi Ndure Cham kungo kono.
Mali put the plastic bag over the head of Ndure Cham.
At this time, what was happening to Ndure Cham's hands?
Akonyin tembo Ndure Cham bulolu mune bela.
Wotu mo Ndure Cham la bulol ya handcuff komale.
At that time, his hands were handcuffed behind his back.
Proceed, please.
Council, continue.
Kabira ay wombusol bula Ndure Cham kungo kono.
When he put those plastic bags over the head of Ndure Cham,
Faranga joined.
I also joined them.
With the help of Rambo.
With the help of Rambo.
Rambo entol makoy.
Rambo helped us.
And Ndure Cham suffocate.
And we suffocated Ndure Cham to death.
Mr. Chair, it's time to take a break.
Council ko adiamta sirantiwe chairman, commission chairman ko dahawatu sita.
Thank you, Council. We'll take a 30-minute break and come back at 12 noon. Meeting is adjourned.
We received an order from Yahya Jammeh himself to kill Ndure Cham. We took Cham from where he was held and began transporting him on the way. Ndure asked quietly, "Elder, where are we going?" I told him, "Even I don't know." But deep inside, they all knew something was wrong. When the vehicle made a bend in the road, Captain Modu Jarju, known as Rambo, took out 4 plastic bags, placed them inside one another, and handed them to Malik Manga. We were all sitting in the back with Cham, the same man who had once worn the same uniform as them, a fellow soldier, a brother. Then the order came, "Finish him." Malik slipped the plastic bag over Ndure Cham's head. He struggled, confused, fighting for breath. Omar joined Malik, and Rambo supported them. Together, they suffocated him to death. He died sitting between them, killed not by enemies, not by foreign forces, but by the very men he once commanded, a soldier executed by his own brothers in uniform. This story is not yet finished. If you're watching this story on Facebook and you want to continue, the full documentary link is in the comments section. But if you're watching this on YouTube, let's continue, because what happened next will shock you.
Council, are we ready to resume our proceedings?
Yes, Mr. Chair, we're ready. The witness is being ushered in.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back, Mr. Jallow.
Council, bismillah yamurunang.
Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Ako fay pare tale katenteng.
Maybe for this one we can take it in Wolof, and then the next, the operation after that we will take it in Mandinka. The last time, before the break, we were talking about the execution of Ndure Cham.
ako janningata break la janningata dahala ibe Ndure Cham la saya nyale satakan.
Yes.
This time round, let's take this segment in Wolof.
Ako say mbata la surwa kangol to legi dinañ waxtaan ci wolof.
You told us that when you arrived at the intersection of the airport, you turned right towards Birkama, and at that point, you suffocated Ndure Cham and killed him.
Wax nga ñu ne bi ngeen jëlee yoon bi boo xam ne mu ngi jublu Brikama ngeen dem ba ega ci benn Johnson foofu ngeen jël ngeen jaar ci ndeyjoor ba ngeen passé foofu rek ci ngeen fadda kii ni Ndure Cham wala ci ngeen ko rey ndax du loolu.
waaw loolu mooy lu xew.
Yes, that was what happened.
Tell us exactly who killed Ndure Cham and how it was done.
wax ñu kan ci yéen moo rey Ndure Cham te naka la ko reyee.
man benn laa si ñu ko rey.
I am one of them.
Malik Manga.
Malik Manga.
Modou Jaaju alias Rambo.
Modou Jaaju alias Rambo.
because ñun ñoo nekkoon benn moto Sambu moo ñu doon drive.
Because we were in one vehicle and Sambo was driving us.
Just remind us again how he was killed.
fàttali ñu léegi naka ngeen ko reyee loo leen def ba niwam yi dem.
mbuus lañ sol si boppam bi.
We put a plastic bag over his head.
tere ko nokki.
We suffocated him
bem dee.
until he died.
And what did you do with his corpse?
léegi lan ngeen def ak niwam bi.
dañ dem maa ngi fàtte place bi naka la tudda foofu lañ dem ñu suul ko.
I forgot the place where we went to, but that was where we buried him.
Can you tell us in which province or in which village in Gambia he was buried?
mun nga ñoo wax ban tunda la biir Gambia fii wala ban dëkk la.
waaw fooñi la. fooñi barab boobu mooy barab bu nga xam ne Iranian bi bañ fi nekkee fañ doon traîner soldat yu nekk Kanilaay. waaw xañ na si kanam mun naa am ma fàttale ko place bi ma wax leen.
It's in Fonyi, at a place where the Iranians were training Gambian soldiers while they were in the country. But in future, if I recall the name of the place, I will let you know.
Does the place Tintinba Forest name ring a bell?
mu ne ndax Tintinba tur boobu nuru na fi ngeen dem ndax feneen la.
Santamba
Forest. And can you tell us what happened when you went there?
ndax mun nga ñoo wax bi ngeen demee foofu lan a xew.
bañ demee ba si yoon dañ taseeg solo si dëkk bi balaa nga aga Buyam.
On our way, we met up with Solo.
Which Solo is this?
Solo
Bojang balaa nga aga Buyam waaye dama fàtte dëkk bi wax nu mu tudd.
Solo Bojang, before you reach Biam, but I cannot recall the name of that village.
Solo moo ñu jiitu yóbbu ñu si place bi Santamba.
Solo led us and took us to this place in Santamba.
How did Solo know that you were coming?
naka la Solo xamee ne yéen a ngay ñëw ba mu ñëw teeru leen.
Solo mu ngi doon jokkoo ak Nuwa Baji suñ leader bi.
Solo was in communication with Noah Baji, who was leading us.
You told us earlier that when Mahmoud Cisse and Ibu Job were to be executed, Solo Bojang escorted you to the farm where they were executed.
wax nga ñu ci gannaaw ne Solo Bojang moo leen jiite yóbbu leen ci tool wala ci naako fi ngeen reyee ñaari ndaw yi Ibu Job ak Mahmoud Cisse. mu ne ndax moom Solo Bojang moomu moo ñëw teeru leen waat.
moom mel na Solo Bojang mi la moom la waaw.
He is this same one, Solo Bojang, yes.
And this time round, he took you to a different place.
ndax léegi nag daf leen yóbbu ci beneen place.
waaw.
Yes.
And you call this place Tintinba Forest.
Fofu ngen oyes Ali Santamba ci ala bi fofu.
Wow.
Yes.
Is that in Gambia or in Casamance?
Fofu Gambia la nek ndax Casamance.
Waaw fofu si biir Gambia bi la.
That is inside the Gambia.
Would you be able to recognize the place?
Ndax di nga mëna xamé béréb bobu légui?
Waaw waaye mënuma la yóbbule woon la ne Ndure Cham fii lañ ko suul.
Yes, but I would not be able to tell you specifically this is the spot where we buried Duruch Cham.
Okay. Thank you very much. Earlier, yesterday, we talked about the killing of Haruna Jammeh.
Gannaaw démba waxtaane nañ rey kii ni Haruna Jammeh.
You told us that you used to eat at his house.
Wax nga ñu ne amoon na waxtu boo xam ne dang doon di lekka néegam.
And that you had a very good relationship with his wife.
Te jubóo nga woon ak jabaram déggoo ngeen.
After his execution, did you have occasion to see the wife?
Ndax bi ngeen reyee Haruna ba pare ndax amoon nga yoon pour gisee ak jabaram.
Waa amoon na chance pour gisee jabaram bi am na bés bu ma ko xelal.
Yes, I had a chance to meet the wife, and there was even a time that I advised her.
Can you tell us about that meeting and her condition at the time?
Mun nga ñoo wax ni nga gisee ak moom seen daje bi naka la mel ak lan nga wax ak moom.
ba ma ko doon fekkawut time boobu dafa feebar.
At the time that I met her, she was sick.
Dafa paralyzed.
And she was paralyzed.
Ay banta la doon doxee.
She was walking with crutches.
Ma ne ko.
I said to her,
balaa ngay tëdda fii.
before you lie here,
sa dëkkandoor yi wax leen ñu dimbale la nga su dee da ngay génn sax nga toog si bunta bi su Yahya Jammeh di romba mu gis la gis sa condition bi ndax mu mun laa dimbale si faj.
tell your housemates to assist you, even if to take you out of your house so that you could sit there, and if you chance on Yahya Jammeh coming in, so that you could see your condition and you could possibly ask him for assistance to get treatment.
Yàlla def si Yahya Jammeh demam Kanilaay di ñëw.
By God's grace, while Yahya Jammeh went into Kanilaay and on his way back,
benn bi bokkoon naa si ñi nga xam ne ñoo ko escort.
On that occasion, I was one of the people that escorted him.
bañ àggee si ngoon si dafa génnoon dem si toolam bu nekk si gannaaw kër gi noonu rek.
When we arrived in the evening, he had gone out to go to one of his farms, which is situated behind his house.
Bam demee foofu.
When he went there,
booba gerte lañ fa gis ñu ngi gas gerte gi di ko wita.
We found them, they were harvesting groundnut.
So si la ndaw si Ami.
That was when the lady Ami
mu wax dëkkandooram ñu dimbale ko pour mu àgga foofu.
Told the people that she lived with to assist her so that she could access the president.
So gars yi dimbale ko.
So they helped her.
Ba mu àgga foofu.
Until she got there.
Li ma gën a yéeme ak lu ma gën a yërëmlu ak fi ma jeexalee rongoñ.
What made me so sympathetic at that place until I shed tears?
Mu ngi ñëw mu ngi doxee ñaari banta.
She came and she was walking with the help of crutches.
Be mu jublu Yahya Jammeh nii Yahya Jammeh mu ne ko ma ne bàyyil sa banta yi.
Until she came face to face with Yahya Jammeh, and Yahya Jammeh said to her, "Let go of the crutches and stand on your feet."
Mu bàyyi banta yi.
She let go of the crutches.
Stand up and show us, demonstrate.
The crutches were like this, positioned under our soldiers. He said to her, "Release the crutches." When the lady let go of the crutches, she fell.
Show us how. You don't have to fall on the floor, but show us how she fell.
Okay. She fell like this.
Please take a seat.
When she fell down,
ma gis Yahya Jammeh mu ree ba di téye biiram bi.
I saw Yahya Jammeh laughed until he held his stomach.
bu joxe gannaaw dugga si motom bi dem.
He turned back and walked away.
ndaw si foofu la tëdd si kër googu la tëdd ba bés bu ko yàlla moomee.
That lady, that was where she spent her entire time until she died.
How did you feel when that happened?
Very bad.
naka nga ko gisee naka nga ko jëlee bi loolu xewee.
bés boobu.
That day,
laa mujjee dugga Jammehkunda ba bés buñ toll nii.
that was the last time I got into Jammehkunda until this day that I speak to you.
Why?
lu tax.
because mu ngi dëkkoon si këri Jallamang fu mu dëkke ak fu Yahya Jammeh dëkke dafa distant rek la soriwut waaye si benn comme si benn kër gi la daal.
Because
waaw.
he lived opposite Jallamang's compound, almost in the same yard.
How would you describe or interpret Yahya Jammeh's conduct?
naka nga gisee Yahya Jammeh jëfam jooju naka nga koo waxee.
loolu jëfi ku soxor rek moo mun a def loolu.
That was
amul yërmande si doomi aadama rek moo mun a def.
an act of wickedness, an act of someone who has no empathy for any human being.
After that, you continued to participate in operations?
loolu passé continue nga wala continue nga di def jëfam yooyu nga xam ne loolu lañ leen dee santa.
time boobu li ba loolu daan xew.
At that time, when that was happening,
man bokkuma woon si patrol team bi.
I was not in the patrol team.
ci ati end of ati 2011 to 12 si laa dugga si patrol team bi.
It was at the end of 2011 to 12 when I got into the patrol team.
waaye booba defoon naa ñaari mission yi mooy bu Ghanaian ak bu Aruna balaa may dugga si patrol team.
But prior to that, I had participated in two operations, which was the killing of the Ghanaians and Haruna Jammeh.
So now tell us about Mustafa Koli.
léegi wax ñu mbiri Mustafa Koli.
Mustafa Koli soldaaraan mu ngi doon liggéey State House.
Mustafa Koli was a soldier who was working at the State House.
The story of Mustafa Koli, we will leave that for another day. Omar Jallow was involved in many killings, and we will walk through each one by one. But for now, this is where the story of Ndure Cham ends, at least from the side of the soldiers who carried out the orders. Their voices will come, and we will bring you their full accounts too. Now, let us focus on Ndure Cham. According to TRRC findings and the testimonies of the junglers, Colonel Ndure Cham was buried deep inside Tintinba Forest in Foni, a remote, heavily wooded area formerly used for military training. After they executed him, the junglers took his body into Tintinba Forest and buried him in the bush, an unmarked grave, hidden away from the world. The TRRC disappearance report explains that this forest, also known as Konfenda/Tintinba, was once a training ground where Iranians trained Gambian soldiers. Today, the forest is so overgrown and thick with vegetation that locating the exact spot where Ndure Cham lies is almost impossible. Ndure Cham became another fallen soldier killed by his own brothers in uniform. A man who once served the Gambia at the highest military level, yet he never said goodbye to his wife, his children, or his family. No funeral, no grave, no last words. In any country that follows the rule of law, if someone attempts a coup and fails, they face investigation, a court-martial, evidence, and a legal sentence. That is how justice works. But Ndure Cham did not get a trial. He did not get due process. He was simply killed because one man decided his fate. And that is what happens when a president puts the law in his own hands. Justice disappears. Human life becomes nothing. And this is only one chapter. Many more stories remain buried in the dark. Many more voices are waiting to be heard. From Mustafa Koli to Haruna Jammeh to the countless men who vanished without a trace. If you want the truth, the real untold stories, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, because what comes next will shake you. Thanks for watching.